The purpose of the course is to take delegates through the key steps and disciplines involved in putting together an FPSO project. We're trying to give them a better understanding of all the strategic, commercial and technical issues that are involved.
We'll start today by talking about some commercial considerations, really building on the session that we did yesterday where we talked about strategy.
It's very accessible. We start from really no understanding of FPSO technology and bring people up to a level where they should have a pretty good and pretty rounded understanding of FPSOs.
The main thing that attracted me to the course was that it wasn't all just technical content. There was a lot to do with codes, environmentally, commercially, contractually, so it was the broad spectrum of the course.
I find it extremely interesting and very, very well executed presentations. It's a really high-level course. I work with the insurance of offshore structures being built in a shipyard, so I've definitely gained a more thorough understanding of the design and technology of FPSOs, as well as an in-depth understanding of the legal and commercial aspects around a FPSO project.
I should emphasise now that these case studies are all synthetic. They are composites of projects that we've worked on.
We allow delegates on the course to put into practice some of the topics that they've learnt about by using case studies and workshop sessions.
There's one sheet with the case study and then there's one...
Oh, brilliant.
The case studies involve looking at certain aspects of the design of the FPSO and the development strategy for the project, so that they can actually put into practice some of the things they've learnt over the last few days.
That means it's contracted because it's dedicated. So
I'm designing strategy for FPSO within a span of 2-3 days. That's a lot of impact it's made on me.
If we were going to go with a conversion, we were thinking something VLCC size and quite new, i.e. 5 years or less.
One of the benefits of the case studies and the group working sessions is they get a chance to exchange views on how projects might be approached and to share some of the experience that people who come on the course already have.
Useful, interactive, as we've done the group session, and being able to socialise with people in between breaks, at lunchtime, in the evenings. So yeah, it's not just a straightforward class, it's good.
I look at this business from an insurance point of view, so I learned how the owners of FPSOs actually think and the key issues and the challenges, and really understand what is going on in their mind, and which is very different from the insurance industry.
The real diverse mix of people here actually in the audience, from the technical design, safety, insurance, banking and finance and operations. So you've got a kind of virtually from one end of a project, from the very beginning of financing it, right to the other end of actually going out there and operating it, which is pretty good.
As you go into deep water, the hydrostatic pressure increases.
Some of the younger people who are coming through will be the industry leaders of the future. So if they have the understanding early on in their careers, it can ensure that things can go smoothly and possible problems just don't develop.
By the time they've finished the course, we hope they will go back into the workplace with a better understanding of FPSO technology, a better understanding of the strategic choices that they have, and be able to give a much better input in any FPSO projects that they may be involved in the future.